Just try to appreciate what you got while you got it. So if it ever goes away, you can say you enjoyed it while it lasted.
Hello. So today I wanted to talk to you about something that I did a couple days ago, which was a day of silence. I do this sometimes, but I hadn't done it in a while, and I did this kind of in a new context, which was cool. So why did I do this? I did this because I felt like I've been taking my words for granted. Like I've been saying so many words and just not really appreciating the value of communication and speech, and so yeah, I took it away so that I could appreciate it. And just like the front bottom song that I played, just try to appreciate what you've got while you've got it. So if it ever goes away, you could say you enjoyed it while it lasted. So yeah, that's why. And so this day of silence kind of emerged naturally out of I've been practicing mindfulness and meditation, partially inspired by a class I'm taking, and gratefulness practice just kind of seemed to naturally come out of that. It was like, wow, I am just so appreciative of the things that I have, and it was like seeing them in for what they were and seeing what I have in the present moment, which was cool. So I'm going to play you a clip from my day of silence. Yeah. So I hope you like that. I'm going to tell you 14 numbers, 14 things that I'm grateful for, that I keep finding come up in my gratefulness practice. So in my gratefulness practice, I do in the moment practice, and I also do a written practice, which I write down the things I'm grateful for each day right before I go to sleep. And so 14 things that I'm grateful of. One is running water or clean tap water. Like I can drink the taps, and that's awesome. Um, Two is flushing toilets. Dude, not everywhere has flushing toilets and so ample access to it. It's really cool that we have this here. Well, that I have this here, and other people who probably are watching this YouTube video have flushing toilets. Three is organic and vegan fresh food. It's amazing what kind of food I have access to. I'm part of a food co-op on my college's campus, and it is just amazing. We have so many options, and it's just so cool. Fourth is higher education. I am one of the luckiest people in the world to be able to be going to a university and enjoying it, and you know, wow. Five, I have never not been able to afford food in my life. I have always been able to afford food, and that is something really cool and that not everybody can say. So I am incredibly privileged to be able to have that. Six is my health. I'm really lucky. I just have really good health, and it's super cool. Seven is anti-folk music. If you don't know what anti-folk is, it's awesome. You should check it out. It's what inspires me. Eight is my family. I have a really cool family, and it's Thanksgiving time in the U.S. and actually, do other places have? I don't know where Thanksgiving is, if it's outside the U.S. too, but I know that it's in the U.S. So yeah, and I've noticed a lot of people are talking about their families right now, and they have a lot of conflicts in their families, which is like, wow. My family is really awesome and does not have a lot of conflicts. Every family, of course, has their problems, but we're not having like this big falling out that I see a lot of families have. And so I appreciate my family, and I love them and they love me. 9. I said that so like aggressively. 9 is my friendships. I recently noticed that my friendships are like, wow, I have like some cool friends, and having friends is not something that I've always had in my life, so it's really cool. And I noticed on my day of silence that my friends were so supportive of me, and they were just like, whoo, yeah, that's so cool. And they were like, maybe I'll do a day of silence too. Like, I think that's a cool thing. So, and one of my friends said, I miss hearing you speak. Like, I really, like, what you say adds value to my life, and, like, I really, I feel like I'm missing out with you not speaking, and that was like, wow, thank you. So it was a good bonding moment between me and him. And 10 is my lovers. I'm really lucky to have loving relationships, and it's awesome. 11 is where I am right now. I've not always been in like an incredible place of my life, especially with incredibly supportive people and education and vocation and all of these great things that I have, and so it's really cool to be here right now. 12 is internet connection. Internet is like super cool, and I'm really lucky to have it. Wow, the sun is like on my face. Thankful for the sun. 13 is how far I've come, and that's kind of like retrospect. I'm really grateful for retrospect. It's one of my favorite things to like look at, like, just a couple years ago, what I was thinking, where I was at, what I was concerned with, and what I'm concerned with now, and where I'm at, and how I've grown. And it's cool. It's really cool. It's like it's the human process. It's the process of life, and it's like, whoa, really cool. And lastly, 14 is YouTube community. You guys are super cool. I like really appreciate you, and it's really added value to my life. Joining YouTube as a person who makes videos, because I've always admired, I got so much out of people who made videos that I was like, I feel like I need to experience this from a first person perspective, and it's just really cool. So. Yeah, what are you grateful for? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you have a gratefulness practice, or do you feel like you should, or what's your thoughts on gratefulness? Yeah, so I hope you have the best day ever, and you find things that you're super grateful for. 'Cause hey, yeah.
Say you enjoyed it while it lasted.